Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I am back at it again with some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC 17 free update content here on the channel for a sort of comparison video. I don't really know if I can consider a full comparison from, this new update that we got with the Ultra Instinct Awoken skill. I wanted to compare Ultra Instinct with all the other major Awoken skills like, the God Key skills, God, SSB, SSBE, and, of course, Beast. I know that's not, a God Awoken skill or, one of those God Key-based skills, but you get what I'm saying, okay? Now, the thing is, all right, now, here's the thing that's weird and why I really don't know if I can consider this a full comparison. Ultra Instinct, from what I tested, okay, and what I'll show in the video, does not apply or give any buffs, okay? It uses 500 Ki. It gives you the auto dodge. It gives you some new applications for, counter-attacking and, guard charge ability, that thing where you can charge up Ki. It's basically Surging Spirit, but you have it integrated by holding down guard and the triangle button. Okay, so like a lot of cool applications and extras that you have for this that is different from stuff like Super Saiyan Blue Evolved or, just regular Super Saiyan or any of these other Awoken skills, okay? But Ultra Instinct is weird because it doesn't apply any buffs, but I guess that makes sense because what they were trying to do is make this more of a defensive type of Awoken skill, if that makes any sense, which, I mean, Ultra Instinct, in a sense, is more of like a defensive ability / technique. It gets kind of weird whenever you're trying to compare this to the other ones because this one is so different from every other Awoken skill, okay? Like I said, you have all these extra applications and defensive, maneuvers and abilities and stuff that, for example, like Beast has just that extra input combo. But it does buff, okay? Giving your attacks and Ki recovery boosted and everything. Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, making it, really, really strong for your character. And then, Super Saiyan God having normal intacts boosted greatly and stuff. So all these are all kind of different, but at least they all fall in the realm of, giving you buffs for certain things. UI, completely different from it. So I'll leave it up to debate and leave it up to you guys in the comment section to let me know which you think is the best. But I will at least throw an Ultra Instinct on here. Me personally, I think that Ultra Instinct is really just good for if you're being more defensive and strategic in a sense. But if you're doing, like, for example, raids, like, let me just use that as an example, like a raid boss or whatever, yeah, you want to use something like Beast or Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, okay? That's going to be the main thing. Super Saiyan God, okay, it has, like I said, boosting just the normal attacks while in the form and everything. And then SSB, just regular. Again, it's up to you if you think that that could still be used. But I would just say use Evolved and use, like, a special Super Soul. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my overall just breakdown of what I think is going down with it. But the rest of it, I mean, it's just going to be a re-showcase of what I did last time whenever Beast Awoken skill came out. But I'm just adding literally Ultra Instinct at the end so that I can kind of explain what Ultra Instinct offers for you, and you can decide whether or not you want to use that. Now, when it comes to the Ultra Instinct Awoken skill, it doesn't actually offer any buffs for your actual, like, attacks and everything. Like, your basic combo damage and everything will do the same. I'm going to show you right now. This is the point of doing this kind of lab video, kind of explain and showcase that you're going to be doing the same amount as you would at 20 combos with a normal, basic combo damage, the weak combo hit. Okay, keep that in mind. 20 combos with the max combo damage of 3,563. Okay, so it's still there, so you can see it. Let's go ahead and transform the Ultra Instinct. And then once we transform, we're going to do the same type of combos, and it's going to be exactly the same in this little lab here. So let's do it here. Boom, boom, boom. Should get 20 combos, and it is doing the same exact amount. Okay? So one more time here, what we're going to do is get our stuff up to unlimited, and then I want to use Meteor Explosion just to show you guys, for example, a Ki Blast, super ultimate attack in a sense, and we have 8 combos, and that does 8,284. So let's go and restart here. Let's go Ultra Instinct, and then I want to show you that same exact thing that I just did so that we can actually see if it has the same damage, which I already know it has the same damage, but we're going to do it anyways for the showcase so that you guys know that it's not offering any buffs in terms of, the actual combos and even the damage and everything overall. It's all the same. Now, what this offers, okay, in a sense, is that it does have, you know, dodging and everything. You do have the dodge mechanic, so you do have that. Now, what Ultra Instinct does have is a lot of extra utilities here. You know, having a counter while transforming, I think that can pretty much evade any like major attack or whatever. For the, you know, for the most part, you have, again, you can do the counter if you do the L1 or the X, or depending on what controls you have and everything. You do have a Soaring Fist and a Spirit Pulse when you charge it up. So it's just more, you know, in a sense, extra skills that you can use. And if you hold the guard button and triangle, you can charge up, which is really cool as well. So yeah, there are a lot more extra applications. It's just not really a damage, you know, buff in a sense, if that's what you were looking for. That's why you can't really compare them to the other skills. But y'all let me know down in the comments if you want to see more of a comparison like this. I couldn't really tell you what's better or what's worse. I mean, it just all depends on what you're looking for at the end of the day, right? But y'all let me know which one you think is the best. What is the best Awoken skill out there, at least when it comes to all the crazy, you know, God Key type of forms and everything. I can't really say that it would be fair to compete, you know, UI with like, I don't know, Super Saiyan. All right, so next up, we're going to be trying out Beast, just to make sure we're going to get everything up until Unlimited. You already know. Let's go ahead and go Beast. I'm actually curious if there are any buffs or nerfs or anything in regards to that for any of these Awoken skills. But for now, we're just going to be using our basic square combo like we usually do, and then I'll go into an ultimate. So this should be like 20 hits, right? Okay, so 20 hits, 4,627. If I didn't already mention, I'm not using any Super Souls or any QQ Bangs this time, okay? We're going to keep it very vanilla base, nothing more, you know, nothing crazy, right? And I guess we'll go ahead and just do Meteor Explosion again, like I did, you know, previously in my, you know, initial showcase for this. So let's go and do that. And I forgot how many hits or combos this usually has, but this is going to do a clean 10,769 damage. I do recall it doing around that much before, but last showcase, don't use that as a comparison. That's why I'm redoing all of it, because before my stats were a little bit different and everything. So 8 combos, 10,769. So keep that in mind and remember that. Let's go ahead and move on to SSBE. All right, y'all, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Evolution Blue Vegeta's Technique. Yes, that's so cool now that we have Ultra Instinct. So we have, you know, Beast from Gohan, you know, Ultra Instinct from Goku, and then SSBE from Vegeta. Now we just need Ultra Ego, Rose, you know, Legendary Super Saiyan. You already know it, right? You already know. So let's go and do our combos. Again, to reiterate, there are no Super Souls or QQ Bangs attached to this character that I'm currently using. This is all just base and everything, but we do have everything pretty much maxed out. So 4,811. Let's go and do it one more time, and we will use Meteor Explosion. Last time it, like, I think de-transformed me, and that was the mistake that I made when I first initially did this, but it shouldn't do that now since my key is all the way, you know, up. So again, 11,187. So that is correct. That should be correct. I think when I initially showcased this, I thought that Beast did more, but it actually didn't, because I de-transformed and ended up doing less damage. So yes, SSBE still doing most damage so far from what I'm seeing, which is awesome. I guess let's go ahead and move on over to just regular Super Saiyan Blue. All right, going back to our roots with the OG Super Saiyan Blue. I still like the colors on this, man. Like, SSBE is really nice and everything, but the colors on this, the blue on it, I don't know, something about it just makes me happy. I like it. Okay, so let's go and do our damage output here. So 4,458. All kind of in the same range for our basic square combos. Let's go and use our Meteor Explosion. Traditional Super Saiyan Blue style, okay? This is a fitting skill, right? 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Boom. So I think SSBE is probably going to be doing the most amount of damage out of all of them. Let's just see here. 10,358. So yeah, that's around the same, kind of the same range as Beast. I'll have to check and see which one did more, but yeah, pretty good still for, I mean, you know, an older, one of the very first, if not the first DLC Awoken skill. Let's go and move on over to Super Saiyan God. All right, guys, so to reiterate again with Super Saiyan God, a little bit different from the other skills just because it's mainly the basic combos and the basic attacks that are going to be boosted, as you guys are fully aware of. But we'll go ahead and do it anyways because I do recall this doing a pretty decent amount, okay? So, yeah, almost 5K with that. That's pretty good. There you go. So that time around, we're doing about 5,996. I think we were doing a little bit less or whatever. So pretty good, man. That's pretty damn good, if I must say so myself. Let's go ahead and just for the hell of it, we're going to use Meteor Explosion just to have it stacked up against the other ones since we want everything pretty consistent and even here. So let's see it. This looks really good with Super Saiyan God. I'm pretty sure I said that last time when I did the showcase of this in this comparison. But yeah, 8,284, very, very low compared to what we had before. But that basic combo damage or whatever. All right, guys, so last one here. I'm actually going to throw in Potential Unleashed. I wasn't really thinking about it, but then I was like, okay, you know what? Since this one also uses 500 ki and the rest of them do as well, might as well, right? So it's a little bit more fair. So let's go and go for the basic square combo here, and then we'll do our thing with our ultimate, as we always do. Let's go and check this out here. I'm actually curious how much damage this will do, because Potential Unleash is actually really good still. 4,102, so that is a little bit more on the lower side. It's not bad or anything, but I mean, this was probably one of the better Awoken skills that we had back before we had, you know, like the DLC updates and stuff. Because this is from the base game, remember. We're comparing a base game to the DLC skills. Just for the hell of it, just throwing this one in here for fun. So this will do a nice and clean 9,528. So pretty low compared to the other ones. I would say that's the second lowest. I think Super Saiyan God did the lowest, but obviously that's not, you know, what you use Super Saiyan God for. This one's supposed to be buffing, you know, your abilities and attacks and stuff. So Potential Unleash for a base game skill, I would say it's still pretty good, but it's really hard to stack that one up against the other ones. But like I said, just thought I'd throw it in there just because it also uses 500 ki. That's literally the only reason why. Yeah, so again, when it comes to Ultra Instinct, you're mainly getting new abilities / skill applications in a way. That's mainly it. No additional buffs, so you can't really do a full comparison when it comes to the other skills that offer those buffs, like Super Saiyan God, Blue, Evolved Blue, and, you know, for example, Beast, okay, the most recent one. So that's going to be it. I just really wanted to kind of lab it out and give you guys my first impressions of anything. If there's anything I missed or if there's something that maybe I got completely wrong on this, let me know. It's just kind of the first, you know, 30 minutes to an hour that I just messed around with it and try to figure out, like, does it offer anything extra in terms of the buffs or anything? But I guess not. It's just you get a lot of cool abilities, right? It's really cool. And I guess that makes sense just because imagine if it gave you buffs and everything, and you had the dodge, and you had all the extra, you know, like skills like this, for example, like the Soaring Fist in a sense for Ki Blast or Spirit Pulse and all that stuff. Like, that's a lot that they're giving you. So it wouldn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, it does make sense to give it buffs because it is Ultra Instinct. Isn't it supposed to be like a more powerful thing? But I think what they were trying to go for is trying to make this more of a technique, which, I mean, is what it's supposed to be. Ultra Instinct is supposed to be a technique, not a transformation, but they, you know, make it an Awoken skill, but they were trying to do the, it's a lot, all right? It's a lot. But, yeah, again, let me know in the comments what you think is the best Awoken skill out there. I'm going to just leave it up to you guys and for debate in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring my notification bell, and peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching Slow Plays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet!